so dark you can't hardly see it. What's up, Pixie? It's beautiful, you just can't see it. Can't see the red part. No, it's at peak time right now. I got my camera set up in the yard. I'm gonna go get it, see if I can zoom in better. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna go get the camera, see if I can adjust it. Huh. Let's see. Hey man, it's crazy. Wish you could see it better. It's completely red. Just a little bit of white. Can you hear me? I know it's low. The white part's that's all that's there. The rest of it's red. Camera just ain't picking it up. Sometimes if I turn it the other way, it picks up better. Hold on. Hello. Wow. Kind of blowed up. Shit is it? Man, come on. That's nuts. Can't see it? Can I take some pictures of? Ah, damn, I waited all this time for that. Shit. You good, Pixie? It's recording it perfect now. It's crazy. But I can't see it. Ooh.
So you see, I'm not knocking anything. A few things for everybody to think about today, and things every day. But I have a lot of time on my hands also. Yet, my time is limited. So, go figure. First of all, you've heard the saying, humans are a species with amnesia. There's so these things, and they mean something. They come from somewhere. So people develop belief in the rules, regulations, who taught us rules and regulations and what should and shouldn't be as undeniable truths, universal truth. Yet, history, what we know of it, by the winners, as they say, has only taught us one thing. That is exponentially true. There's not a whole lot of argument for it. Even the strongest institutions, such as religious institutions that have held up over time, it is their argument that their belief system is so strong that it must have merit. The explanation that was given to me when I asked what the difference in occult and Scientology was. And when it came down to it, there was no difference. The only thing that was given to me was, in context, was that a religion is something who stands the test of time. Okay, that's just a little context on the side. Back to the matter at hand, as Dr. Dre would say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the only thing history has taught us from what we know, or what we think, what we've been told, is that people who follow the guy before them, who followed the guy before them, who followed the guy before them, great people, fantasy lives, they sleep well at night under the curtain of their facade that they believe in, because it helps them not to have to quit, however edited it may be. So they can live with the told them to, and her mama told her to, or dad. My point is, a lot of people ban Tool press. There is a difference in Tool and other music.
I advocate mental health, and a lot of times I think people generalize that term a little too much. So mental health can be a lot of different things. It doesn't have to just be a mental problem. Mental means anything that bothers you in your mind that affects you, which don't seem normal to everyone else, or at least it don't seem normal to everybody else because people just don't like to talk about things like that. People would rather walk around and tell each other white lies all the time, and okay each other that, yeah, man, you're right. I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel the same way. I agree with you. We rarely ever agree with each other when we say that. I think we've lost touch with the fact that, you know, well, I'm not talking about hate, but anger. Anger can be a good thing. It can bring creativity, passion, drive, fortitude to push on where we may have given up if it wasn't for the anger. And friction, friction is a great thing. I don't know why we see this as bad and try to avoid it. Because, well, take this for instance. You got a deforestation going on of a rainforest where they're cutting down the trees to ship all the way across the world, probably. Yeah, a truck going through the jungle first of all, and or an elephant pulling it out of there, whatever it is, and then it probably goes on a boat where it's slammed around and the waves beating it back and forth, the violent process, friction. And then you got a part of the world where people are mining coal from the earth, busting it and destroying it and putting it in dump trucks and shipping it to a factory. And another part of the world, you got hunters that are hunting elephants for their tusks. This isn't quite as prevalent in today's time because, well, at least in America, we stopped buying ivory legally. It still happens, but so you got these hunters that are hunting down living, majestic creatures who are their numbers are dwindling. Hey, see if you can hear me, man. I'm real loud on my phone. This ain't working on here.